Yeah, I get that a lot. How did the Triangle Empire get started? Why a triangle? Why yellow? These are good questions and very complicated issues. When I was very little, I had other dreams. But ultimately, I was joined in by the passion of film and video production. You know, early in my career, Steven Spielberg and I were on the same track. We crossed paths out in LA once, actually. He had just finished directing Duel, the TV movie with Dennis Weaver. He was up for consideration for Jaws. I was living here in Grand Rapids directing the Bozo Show, but during hiatus, I was out in LA for an interview. I was up to direct an episode of Joni Loves Chachi. So I ran into Spielberg on the Universal lot. You know, he's really short. He's like 5'6". And he was telling me about this movie he was going to do about sharks. It sounded very fascinating, and I asked him if maybe there was a role for me on the crew, assistant director or something. And, you know, he sounded fairly positive, and he said he'd call me, but he never did call. But later I did direct a documentary about goldfish. Did you know Spielberg's really short? He's practically a dwarf, you know, 5'4" at best. From as far back as I can remember, I was always a visual kid. It seemed like I was looking at life through a viewfinder from the very beginning. As I got a little older, my mom used to get really mad at me because I would not do anything until she yelled action. And that used to really tick her off. I especially loved watching the old Alfred Hitchcock TV show. Those twists at the end, those were great. And I think the reason I struggle with my weight today is because I always wanted to try to fit into that profile of his at the beginning of the show.
What's it like working with Larry Melton? Well, honestly, it's really a joy to work with Larry. He's a very organic director. He's very creative. If I don't have any ideas as an actor, he comes up with 3 on the spot for me.
Yeah, that's fine, Tom. Whatever. I trust you. Are we all on a peanut M&Ms?
I remember one job we did together where he pulled a performance out of me that I didn't think I had in me. It was exhausting, but ultimately very rewarding.
Well, everybody knows about Larry's creativity and what a great eye he has, but I think that it's really his dancing background that has led to his tremendous success with Rogers Department Stores commercials. The movement and choreography provides a flow that's it's just breathtaking.
Great. That's what we needed. Perfect.
Yeah, working for Larry's been a real experience. He's taught me a lot. Taught me how to edit, how to light. It's been a great opportunity.
Hey, is that my coffee getting cold in your hand?
Sorry, gotta go.
So, why the triangle? Well, I've always thought of it as a mystical shape that occurs so often in the world around us and in nature, as I tried to illustrate in my film, The Three-Sided Enigma. Take the Native American teepee, for example. It's a triangle filled with the spiritualism, the mysticism, and the ethnic heritage of this great land. Even the name, teepee, teepee, TP. Now some might hear the letters TP and think toilet paper, but I look at that mystical shape and I can only think Triangle Productions.